Hello, good morning students. Welcome to Unique Coaching class. Students, we are learning regression and now today in this video we are going to solve sum number 3. So let's start. The equation of regression line of y on x and x on y are respectively as follow. So here they directly give regression line. Normally we find out regression line, okay, but here they give regression line. Y on x and x on y respectively are 2x minus 5y plus 40 is equal to 0. So this is regression line of y on x as here said. Okay, અહીંયા કીધું છે એ પ્રકારે first કઈ છે y on x and the second x on y. This is x on y. Okay, so here the new point is whatever we find out normally, that is regression line, which is already given here. જે regression line આપણે શોધતા હતા એ ready-made આપી દીધી છે. And they ask the different question. First obtain mean of x and y, estimate x when y40, estimate y, then x40, x60, sorry. Find both regression coefficient and find correlation coefficient. Students, here I take 5 questions. So remember, normally whenever you will get this type of question, means two regression line, in that case normally these 5 question can be asked. Okay, જ્યારે પણ regression line આપી લે તો maximum of 5 question એ લોકો પૂછશે. So here I have take every question which can be possible when they give two regression line. એટલે જ્યારે બે regression line હોય તો maximum આ 5 types ના question આવી શકે. આપણે બધા લઈ લીધા છે. So now let's start to solve. So remember, whenever you will get the sum where you will get two regression line, જ્યારે પણ કોઈ દાખલામાં બે regression line જોવા મળે ને, so always do what I am going to say now. First, compare this both equation and find out the value of x and y. જ્યારે પણ કોઈ પણ દાખલામાં આ રીતની સિચ્યુએશન હોય કે બે regression line આપેલી હોય, whenever two regression line is given. Okay, first step, compare them, compare this equation and find out x and y. Okay, જ્યારે પણ બે regression line આપેલી હશે, when two regression line are given, always do this. First step, compare that equation and find out the value of x and y as we compare in standard at 9 and 10. Okay, 9મા 10મા આપણે કેવી રીતે equation ને compare કરતા હતા અને x and y ની value શોધતા હતા loop ની રીત. Okay, same pattern here. Okay, ignore what they ask. Okay, જે પૂછે બધું સાઈડ પર મૂકી દો. પહેલું સ્ટેપ આ જ કરો, કારણ કે આપણે જે સ્ટેપ ફોલો કરીશું ને બધું કામ કરવાનું જ છે, કમ્પલસરી કરવું જ પડશે, ક્વેશ્ચન મેં પૂછેલું જ હશે. Okay, so that always do this. So let's start. There are two equations. First this y on x. Okay, let's write that 2x minus 5y plus 40 is equal to 0, and second 10x minus 9y is equal to 120. Okay, so first of all compare this equation like we do in standard 9 and 10. So normally equation are like that. First x value is given, then there may be plus or minus, then y given. Okay, and after equal to and some constant number, કોઈ અચળ સંખ્યા like 10, 20, whatever. So equation નું આ રીતનું ફોર્મેટ હોય કે પહેલા x હોય, પછી વચ્ચે પ્લસ કે માઇનસ whatever, then y and is equal to કોઈક નંબર હોય. So we must have an equation in this form. Okay, આ ફોર્મમાં equation હોવું જોઈએ. Look at this. Here 10x, 9y and 120. So it is okay. Okay, આ normal ફોર્મમાં છે as we need. So but this one, this is not in a normal form which we need. So make it in a normal form. So 2x minus 5 and here plus 40, just take this 40 this side, so you will get this normal form of equation. Okay, જે સમીકરણનું જે basic રૂપ છે, મૂળ સ્વરૂપ છે, મળી જાય. So like that you can do this plus 40, this side minus 40. Now you can see that this become a normal perfect equation to solve. So give them number. This is the first equation and this is second equation. Okay, એટલે પહેલું step equation એક normal બનાવો, જે રીતે normal form માં equation હોય તે. Now let's compare them and get the value of x and y. So for that we have to first of all match the value of x and y, coefficient of x and y. x કે y ના જે સહગુણક છે એને match કરવા પડશે. If we focus on x, here 10x is given and here 2x given. So if we compare, both coefficient must be matched. Okay, જો x ને match કરવું હોય તો x ના બંને coefficient એટલે કે બંને સહગુણક સરખા હોવા જોઈએ. Here 10, here 2. So what we can do, just multiply this with 5. Okay, જો આપણે એને 5 સાથે multiply કરીશું, it's become 10x. So let's do that. Multiply equation number 1 by 5 and compare with equation 2. Okay, so first equation ને 5 થી multiply કરીએ, then compare with second equation. So let's multiply this with 5. So 10x minus 25y minus 200, and then compare this second equation. 10x minus 9y is equal to 120, and then let's change this sign. So here it would be cancel, minus 25 plus 9y, so it would be minus 16y, and this side minus 200 minus 120, so minus 320. Both side minus would be cut, remove. So 16y is equal to 320. So y is equal to 320 divided by 16. So we get the answer 20. Okay, so we get the answer of y. Now we can get the answer of x. How? Nothing, just put this value in any equation. Let's put in equation number 1. 2x minus 5y is equal to minus 40. Let's take y is equal to 20. Okay, y is 20 છે આમ કરીએ આપણે. 2x, y value 20 minus 40, 2x minus 100 minus 100, this side plus. So 2x is equal to 60, and the final answer 60 divided by 2, 30. So we get the value of x and y. So remember, first step, compare this equation to regression line and get the value of x and y. Now second step, what? Second step is, here they told that this is a regression line y on x. Okay, this is first is a regression line y on x. Now we know that the y on x regression line formula, that is y is equal to a plus byx x. Okay, જે regression line છે એનો ફોર્મ્યુલા કંઈક આ રીતનો હોય છે y on x નો, y is equal to a plus byx x, and after that we apply the formula of a and b and we get the value of a and b. Okay, let's write that. આપણે જ્યારે regression line શોધીએ y on x, તો આપણે આ formula apply કરીએ છીએ, right? Then we put the value of a and b. Let's assume some value of a and b. Suppose a is equal to 20, b is equal to 0.5x. So this would be the regression line, y is equal to 20 plus 0.5x for what? Y on x. But here look at y on x regression line, something different. કઈ અલગ જ આપેલું છે. Same look at x on y, it's also something different. So here they do nothing, they just change this regression line. How? I am going to explain. So here we take a y on x regression line, okay, and we put some value of a and b, approximately કોઈક value આપણે મૂકી દીધી, a 20 and b 0.5. normally આ રીતનું value હોય. Now how they change this? Here they can do many things, okay, like that they can multiply both side with 2, with 3, or they can divide by 3, 4 both side. Okay, બંને side એ લોકોએ 3, 4 કે 5 થી multiply કે divide maybe કર્યું હોય. Suppose right now we want to change this equation. Okay, તો કઈ રીતે ચેન્જ થઈ શકે છે? બંને બાજુ આપણે કોઈ નંબર વડે મલ્ટીપ્લાય કરીએ, સપોઝ 5 થી. ઓકે, બોથ સાઇડ લેટ મલ્ટીપ્લાય વિથ 5. So here 5y, here 5 into 20, 100, 0.5 into 5, so 2.5x. Like, okay. Now 100 and 2.5x both, let's take this side. So 5y, then 2.5 plus here minus, then 100 plus here minus is equal to 0. Look at here. We change this equation. The basic equation આ તો આપણે બંને સાઈડ શું કર્યું? 5 સાથે મલ્ટીપ્લાય કર્યું ને એક આવું ઇક્વેશન બનાવી દીધું. Now look that it is like this. Okay, આના જેવું જ બની ગયું છે. So here this equation, okay, ઇક્વેશન શું કર્યું છે એટલે કે આવું જ કંઈક કર્યું હશે, કોઈક નંબરથી મલ્ટીપ્લાય કે ડિવાઈડ કર્યું હશે અને પછી પ્લસ માઇનસ કરી દીધું હશે. So now our next step is convert this equation in his base form. Okay, આ equation ને એના base form માં convert કરો. Base form means like this form. Okay, આ રીતના form માં convert કરો એને. Okay, એને કયું form બનાવો? આ એનું જે base form છે એ form માં એને લાવવાનું છે. That is y is equal to a plus bx and we put value of a and b like that. So convert this equation in this form, our second step. જ્યારે પણ કોઈ પણ દાખલો આવે, ફર્સ્ટ સ્ટેપ શું કરો? x અને y ની વેલ્યુ શોધો એન્ડ સેકન્ડ સ્ટેપ આ જે ઇક્વેશન છે એના બેઝ ફોર્મમાં લાવો. આફ્ટર ધેટ ચેક ધેટ વોટ દે આસ્ક ટુ ફાઇન્ડ. પછી જુઓ કે શું પૂછેલું છે તે. ઓકે, તો આટલી કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરશો ને તો પછી જે પૂછેલું હશે ઓટોમેટિક આવડી જ જશે. ઓકે, એ મારે સમજાવવાની પણ જરૂર, તમે જાતે જ આવડી જશે. સો ફર્સ્ટ સ્ટેપ ધીસ compare value of x and y, find out that, and the second step what? Okay, make convert equation into his base form. એનું જે મૂળ સ્વરૂપ છે મૂળ સ્વરૂપમાં એને ઇક્વેશન ને લાવો. So let's start. This is a first equation, that is y on x. 2x minus 5y plus 40 is equal to 0. Regression line of y on x. Okay, they give 2x minus 5y plus 40 is equal to 0. Now how to convert that? So very simple. Just remember its base form, that is y is equal to a plus byx x. Okay, this is his base form. Okay, I know base form છે. So we have to convert or change this equation like this. Okay, એને આના જેવું બનાવવાનું છે. So here look at this side, only y remaining. Okay, એક side શું છે? Only y છે. So make like that. Here 5y is given and also y is positive. So let's take this 5y this side. So one side y આવી જશે. Okay, તો first step y ને સામે લઈ લઈએ. So 2x plus 40 is equal to minus 5y. So plus 5y. Okay. Now y this side and another this side. So just change this. Let's write 5y this side and 2x plus 40 this side. Clear? એક બાજુ 5y લીધું, એક બાજુ 2x plus 40. Now one more thing, look at here. This is a a means we know that there must be some constant number like 10, 20, and here byx, so we put value only b like 0.3, 0.5 and x is it is. So here I want to say that here constant number કોઈ અચળ સંખ્યા આવશે and the second માં શું આવશે? કોઈ number સાથે x હશે. So I want to say that x was last. Okay, x સ્વરૂપ પર કયો હોય છે? last માં હોય. So here 2x plus 40, but આપણે ખાલી change કરી દઈશું 40 plus 2x, so that it's match with its base form. Okay, ને base form સાથે match થાય એના માટે આપણે પહેલા 40 ને પછી 2x લખ્યું, because 2x plus 40 or 40 plus 2x both are same. Clear? Now next what? Here only y is given, but we have a 5y, so nothing, just transfer this y 5 this side. So here y 40 plus 2x, now 5 here division માં જશે. Okay, so look at here, y comes, but this side what is? A plus bx. So what to do now? nothing. This is divide by 5, so we can separate divide by 5. okay ને individually પણ તો divide કરી શકીએ ને, like this 40 divide by 5 plus 2x divide by 5. clear? બંનેનું individual બી થઈ શકે છે. so now if we solve that, 40 divide by 5 8 and 2 divide by 5 0.4. okay, 2 divide by 5 0.4 and x. so look at this form completed. okay, now let's write that its base form. y is equal to a plus byx x. clear? તો આ ફોર્મમાં જો તમે કન્વર્ટ કરી દીધું, right? and from this calculation what we get the value of b, that is 0.4. તો આના પરથી તમને શું મળશે? વેલ્યુ મળશે b ની 0.4. so we do this calculation to get this value of coefficient regression, coefficient, that is 0.4 byx. તો આ જે calculation કરી છે સ્પેશિયલી b શોધવા માટે કરી છે. clear? okay, so this is our second step. now same calculation for regression line of x on y. regression line of x on y. okay, so the regression line x on y is 10x minus 9y is equal to 120. 10x 9y is equal to 120. now same step, just remember its base form. Base form is x is equal to a plus bxy y. so as per this side only x remaining, so here 10x is given, just transfer 9y this side. so minus 9y here plus. okay, minus છે તે plus થઈ ગયું. again focus on this. here only x remaining, but here we have a 10x. then here 100 means like this a, and by, so this is like 9y, it is matched to by. but here we need only x, but here 10x, just transfer this x the another side. and the same calculation as we do in y on x, just divide that 100 by 10, 9y divide by 100. so after that 100 by 10 we get 10, and 9y divide by 10, so 9 divide by 10 we get 0.95. so now it's convert into his base form, that is x a plus bxy y. and I told you by this calculation what we get? Coefficient of regression means b value. so here we come to know that what would be value of bxy, that is 0.9. clear? okay, so by this calculation we get the answer of b, yx and bxy. so first do this step, compare x and y, compare both equations, so we get value of x and y. and the second, convert equation in his base form, so you will get the answer of bxy and byx. now come to the question what they ask. first, obtain the mean of x and y. okay, let's start the first answer. mean of x and y means they ask to find out x bar and y bar. so remember, we don't have to find out x bar, y bar. remember, whenever we compare this equation and we get the answer of this x and y, these are equal to mean. okay, આ જે આન્સર મળ્યો છે તે mean જ હોય છે. તમે ચેક કરી લેજો, mean નો આન્સર પણ આ જ આવશે. okay, so remember here you can check in your any previous sum. okay, તમે જે પણ દાખલા ગઈનો એમાં તમે ચેક કરજો, તમને જે equation મળે છે. okay, like that, if you solve any sum of the books, okay, you have solved any sum of the books and you get this type of two equation. suppose here the equation of y on x is equal to y is equal to a.4x, and the equation on x on y, this is x 10 plus 0.9y. okay, so if you solve any sum of this chapter, okay, if you have find out x on y and y on x regression line like this, now you compare that. Okay, you compare that and find out the value of x and y. These are equal to x bar and y bar. એટલે કે તમે જો કોઈ પણ દાખલો ગણ્યો હોય, suppose x and y is given, then you have find out x bar and y bar, and then you find out y on x or x on y regression like this. Now compare this regression line and find the value of x and y. This answer must match with x bar and y bar. કોઈ પણ દાખલો તમે જોઈજો આગળ તમે જે ગણ્યો હશે, ઓકે, એમાં તમે x બાર ને y બાર જે નોર્મલી અમાઉન્ટ આપેલી હશે એમાં તમે x બાર y બાર શોધ્યો હશે, પછી જે બી ફોર્મ્યુલા અપ્લાય થતો એ ફોર્મ્યુલાથી y on x on y ની જે રિગ્રેશન લાઈન શોધી હશે અને એ લાઈનને કમ્પેર કરો લાઈક ધીસ વિડીયો. ઓકે, આમાં આપણે જે કમ્પેર કર્યું છે ધારો કે 0.4x ને આ બાજુ લઈ લો, 0.9y ને આ બાજુ લો અને કમ્પેર કરીને x ને y ની વેલ્યુ શોધો, and after that check that answer of x and y, okay, this must be equal to this x bar and y bar. આમાં જે x ને y મળે છે ને x bar y bar જેટલા જ હશે. ઓકે, આગળનો તમે કોઈ પણ દાખલો ચેક કરી લેજો, એ જ આવશે એમ. So here if you compare the equation and get the value of x and y, they are equal to their means. Okay, so here we have to do nothing, we get the answer y20 and x30. So here x30 means x bar 30, y20 means y bar 20. Clear? Now this second, they ask estimate x then when y40 and estimate y when x40. Okay, we have to find out y when x40, and in a third we have to find out x when y60. So it's a very simple, we have to just put value. So here y find out करना, x is given and y find out. It means which equation we should apply, y on x or x on y. So you must remember this is our y on x. Okay, આપનું કયું છે y on x. So here I told you here x given and y find out. X given and y find out. Look at here, it is matched. So we have to apply the regression line of y on x. I have explained this in first video, how to identify y on x or x on y setting. So just put value in this equation as we convert in a base form, 8 plus 0.4x, x value 40, so 40 into 0.4, 16. So answer is 32. Same here, we have to put value in regression line of x on y. Base form we get x is equal to 10 plus 0.9y. Y 60. So 10 into 60 into 0.9, 54. 8. Y40 and x60 then y. X60, okay, and here 40. Okay. So 0.60. 0.4 into 60, 24, 8, 32. This side 40, 36. Wait, there is a one mistake. Actually here 120, but we write only 100. Here 120 would become 120, 120, here 12. And 36, 48. Okay. Now come to the third question. So third completed. Fourth question. Find both regression coefficient. Look at, we have find out already. Regression coefficient means byx and bxy. We have already find out. So fourth question, regression coefficient means byx, that is 0.4, and bxy, that is 0.9. Okay, we have already find out. And the last, find correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient. It means we have to find out R. Now, how can we get the value of R? Remember, when we start the chapter, at that time I told you one thing. Look at here. The multiplication of both regression coefficient, okay, like બંને regression coefficient byx and bxy is called determinant, means r square. Look at here, the multiply of both regression coefficient is equal to determinant. And one more point here, remember the sign, it is important point. The sign of byx, bxy and r always same. Suppose byx and bxy plus, then r also plus. Okay, જો બંને પ્લસ હોય તો r પણ પ્લસ આવશે, જો બંને માઇનસ હશે તો r પણ માઇનસ આવશે. તો the sign are always same for byx, bxy and r. So remember this formula. So we are going to apply this formula to find out correlation coefficient. R is equal to byx into byx. So bxy 0.9 and here 0.4. So 0.9, 0.4, that is 36. And if we take a root, so we get answer 0.6. Completed. Clear? Okay. So just remember the first two steps as I told you. After that, I told you whatever they ask, you can easily solve. There is a nothing. Clear? બસ આ બે વસ્તુ શોધી કાઢો, પછી જે પૂછેલું હશે easily મળી જશે. Let's solve one more sum. Number 4. The two regression lines are x plus 2y is equal to 5, 0 and 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0 and x square x is equal to 12. Find x bar, y bar, x square y and r. So here same point, they give two regression line. So just follow step as I told you. First regression line x was equation, this was, and the second 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. બે equation આપેલા છે, compare કરીને x and y find out કરીએ. So here minus 5 would be go this side, so plus 5. Here minus 8, this side it would be plus. Next step, we have to compare, let's x. So for that we have to multiply this first equation by 2. This is first and this is second. So let's multiply equation 1 by 2 and compare with 2. So 2x plus 4y is equal to 10. And compare this, 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. Now let's change the sign. So here 4y minus 3y, only y, 10 minus 8, 2. Okay, we get the answer of 2. Sorry, y, that is 2. Now put value. Let's put value in the first equation. X plus 2y is equal to 5. We get the answer of 5, 2. So x plus 4 this side minus, so we get x1, right? So we get the value of x and y. Next step, what? Convert this equation in his base form. Okay, there are two regression line, convert in a base form. But here the question is, how we can know that which one is y on x and which one is x on y? આમાં ખબર કઈ રીતે પડશે કયું x on y છે ને કયું y on x છે? Because here they just write two regression line are. બસ એવું કહી દીધું છે કે બે regression line છે. In this first question, they clearly told that, look at the equation of regression line of y on x and x on y are respectively as follows. So you are clearly told that the first is y on x and the second is x on y. Okay, clearly કયું છે કઈ regression line કઈ છે તે. But here they nothing said about which one is x on y and which one is y on x. So remember, if in a question they didn't say anything about that which regression line is y on x and x on y, just say it as two regression line are like this. So remember, whatever the first regression line equation is given, we assume that it is y on x. જે પહેલા આપેલી હશે ને આપણે assume કરીશું that is y on x. The second whatever given, we assume that x on y. Remember, જે સૌથી પહેલા હશે ને y on x માનીશું અને જે second હશે ને x on y માનીશું. Remember this. So we assume that this x plus 2y minus 5 0 is a y on x. So let's write regression line of y on x. X plus 2y minus 5 0. Now remember the base form. Okay, this is the base form. Just think about that. One side only y we need. So here 2y as it is, and x and 5 both sides. First we write 5. So minus 5 it is plus, and plus x this side minus. Okay. Now we need only y. So this 2 would be go this side, 5 minus x divided by 2. Now divide by 2. So 5 divided by 2 and x divided by 2. Now if we divide that, so 5 is equal to 2.5, and here there is a nothing but there must be 1. Okay, coefficient સહગુણક એક તો હશે, so 1 divided by 2 it would be 0.5x. Clear? Now let's write the base form. Y is equal to a plus byx x. So we get the value of b, that is 0.5, but remember here this is a minus sign. In a base form that is a plus, it means the b must be 0. So byx we get minus 0.5. Okay, same for the another regression line of x on y. 2x plus 3y minus 8. 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 3y minus 8, it here 3y and 8 both would be go this side, because our base form is byxy. Okay, so only 2x remaining this side, and this side 8 minus plus, and 3y plus, it would be minus. After that 2 would be go that side. So if we separate, 8 divide by 2 and 3y divide by 2. So it is a 4 and it is a 1.5y. Now here the same point, write the basic form. So we come to know that b value is minus 1.5. Remember here same, b value is minus 1.5. So we get the byx and bxy. Now come to the question what they ask to find out. First x square x also given 12. Okay, what they ask, x bar and y bar and x square y and r. So first of all we get the x bar and y bar. Look at here, we can write here this y bar 2 and here this x bar 1. Okay, so x bar y bar completed. Also they ask x square y and r. First of all let's find out r. So we just know that r square is equal to byx into bxy. Okay, બંનેનો મલ્ટીપ્લાય કરશો તો એ શું મળશે, r મળશે. So let's multiply here minus zero point 0.5 minus 1.5. So zero point 0.5 into 1.5 into 1.5, 0.75. And if we take a root, we get answer 0.837. And now remember, I just told you the sign of byx, bxy and r always same. If these both are plus, r plus. If both are negative, r negative. Okay, याद रखो. Here our byx and bxy negative, so our final answer we have to write this negative sign. Okay, જો બંને પ્લસ હશે તો આન્સર પ્લસમાં આવશે, બંને માઇનસ હશે તો આન્સર માઇનસમાં આવશે. Now the last question what they ask to find out x square y and x square x given 12. X square x given 12 and they ask to find out x square y. Now which formula we should apply? So just remember this all formula. Okay, here we have a x square x and we need a x square y. Come to the formula. The all formula we see when we start the chapter. These are sy and xs. Come only these two formula. Okay, first covxy divided by sx square and the second r into sy into sx. Okay, sx and sy base formula માં આવે છે, બીજા કોઈ formula માં નહીં આવતું. So if we find out Sx or Sy, which formula we should go? That is this or this. This is not possible because for that we need a COVXY, covariance of XY, that is not available. But here if we focus on this, we have a BYX both side, we have a R, we have a SX, we have a SX. Look at here, SX. So we get the value of SY same here. એટલે કે બેમાંથી કોઈ પણ ફોર્મ્યુલામાં આન્સર પોસિબલ છે because બધાની વેલ્યુ છે. Look, byx available, r available, bxy available, r available, and they give sx square also. So sx also available and they ask to find out sy. So yes, we can find out sy. We can apply any one of this formula. Okay, but the value છે ને બંનેમાં આન્સર સેમ જ આવશે. Let's go with first formula byx. Okay. Byx is equal to r into sy divided by sx. Okay, now just put value, we get the answer. But before put value, remember one thing. Here x square x is given and we want to find out x square y. Okay, s નો square આપેલો છે અને y નો sy નો પણ શું શોધવાનો છે? Square જ શોધવાનો છે. Also we have a value of r square also 0.75. Yes, r value also, but r square also available. So we can do one thing. Take a square both side. Okay, બંને side આપણે square લઈ લઈએ. So the answer, by that our calculation become easy. If we take a square both side, our calculation easy. How? You can just check. Byx minus 0.5. Here r square 0.75. X square y we want to find out, and x square x 12. Look at here. It's become so simple. Ekdam easy bani gayu. Now just take this 12 and 0.75 this side, 0.5 square 0.25, this 12 multiply here and 75 divide. So you can see that we get directly answer 5 into 12 divided by here 0.7. So we get answer of x square y, that is 4. Okay, direct apne answer mali gayo 4. If we put value direct in this, here you will get the answer, no doubt. Okay, આમાં પણ answer આવશે, but maybe answer માં થોડો minor difference આવી શકે છે, but both are allowed in exam. Now let's solve without square. So if we do without square, we have to do extra calculation. Look at here. Here 0.5 r, we have a r minus 0.87 into sy sx. So here we have to find out value of sx. Sx square છે તો એનો root કરવું પડશે. If we take a root of 12, we get answer 3.64. Sorry, 46. So here we have to do extra calculation like Sx, we have to square 12 to find out value of Sx, and at last when we get the answer of Sy, we have to square them because they ask to find out square. તો આમાં મહેનત થોડી વધી જશે, બીજું કંઈ નહીં. So let's find out that way also. Minus 0.5 into 3.46 divided by minus 0.87 is equal to Sy. 0.5, 3.46 divided by 0.87. So we get Sy 1.99, but we need a x square y. So if we take a root, we get answer 3.96. Now here you can see some difference, 3.96 and 4 both are allowed in exam. Why this change occurs? Because here we take a root of 12 and here also we last square કર્યું છે. If we take all numbers of these, then we get the perfect answer. એટલે કે 12 નું જે root કરેલું તો એમાં actually answer 3.46410. If we take all these number, we get the right amount. But it is allowed in exam. Okay, exam માં તમને allow કરશે, marks આપશે. વર્ગમૂળ કર્યું છે તેને કારણે answer માં થોડો changes આવી ગયો છે. But I suggest this was simple, easy. Okay, directly we get the answer. Okay.